had your Joy Juice today? I pray that you have, because it will help you to hear God's voice so much clearer. It's important that we read the Bible consistently because God speaks to us through His Word. We know we should read it, but sometimes we just don't feel like it, do we? We should do it anyway. Sometimes we don't think we have the time. We should make the time. I saw a church sign just this week that said, when it is the hardest to pray is when we need to pray the hardest. Well, I think the same thing is true about reading God's Word. Think about it like this. When you want to have a conversation with someone, how do you begin? Do you stand in front of that person and hope they'll talk to you? Well, that might work if the other person is outgoing enough, but usually we begin a conversation by engaging the other person by speaking first. It's the same with God. He loves to hear us talk to Him, and it's in those moments that we prepare ourselves to hear the voice of God. In an ordinary conversation, we speak, then listen for the response of the other person. With God, once we've prepared our hearts to listen through prayer, we're more likely to hear His voice. He may not speak to us through an audible voice, but He does speak to us in many ways. He speaks through His Word. He speaks through our thoughts. He speaks through conversations with others. He speaks through circumstances. Be attentive and learn to recognize His voice. You'll then be able to experience that indescribable joy in the Lord. This is Joyce Ashley of Joy Ministries praying that you will get ready to hear the voice of God today.